Okay, people, this is Monday morning. I want you to look at the frequencies in the skies and the chemtrails. Today, I seen two trumpeter swans fly over my house just a few minutes ago. They're called trumpeter swans. If you look them up, that's frequency in the skies, in those clouds, some kind of a wave frequencies. But these are chemtrails. Their planes are making chemtrails, spraying all kinds of stuff up there. I'm going to turn to another set of these frequency clouds. Right there, see that frequency in the air? Our world is created with our energy is electromagnetic energy. How God created this earth, this firmament. We're powered through like plasma energy. Our blood has plasma in it. That's what they take from you when you give blood, is plasma. If you're a child of God, I'd be very careful about giving blood, especially if they've targeted you and if they've targeted trying to create fear in you. See, look at that frequency, folks. I'm telling you, these watchmen, on YouTube, on the internet, they call themselves watchmen. God said in the last days to look up. Our redemption draws nigh. We've had all these blood moons and all kinds of signs. I want you to look at this here frequencies. It's all in the sky this morning. This is the worst I've ever seen it. I'm telling people, Revelation 12 has happened. You see all these blood moons, they don't even know they're coming. I mean, they don't even know they're out here. We're having blood moons they don't even call for. Red stars. The red dragon of Revelation 12 is here. It's coming to our dimension. And I'm just saying, you watchmen, start looking up and getting on your knees and praying. We gotta warn people what's really here. I'm not doing this because I'm somebody. I'm doing this because I'm a servant of God. Jesus Christ, I'm a servant of His. I stay on my knees in prayer because I have family that needs to be saved. Our families can't get left here, people. This is serious. Our souls are serious. I mean, the conditions of our souls are serious. And if you or your family gets left behind, there's a group of people around from Fort Smith, Arkansas to Texarkana along Highway 71. The lost tribes, some of the lost tribes of Israel, they don't even know who they are because it's been kept hid from them on purpose. There's some descendants of Mary and Joseph all up and down through Highway 71 in Arkansas. In Hebrew, it's Highway 17. 17 in Hebrew means God's complete victory. Once you look at these chemtrails, they just come, they hit my house hard. These frequencies are something else today. There's some magnetics happening in our skies. And I know a lot of people is controversial about a rapture, but this earth is God's vineyard. It's His garden. Jesus come along and taught parables about harvest and barley, wheat, grapes, oil. There's going to be, I believe the Bible teaches, you have to see the spirit of the Bible. I grew up on King James Bible. It's becoming corrupt because they're changing it supernaturally, and people can't even see that, but it takes prayer, dedicated prayer, a true heart to see what is to understand the times that we're in. Revelation, the red dragon of Revelation chapter 12 has entered into our realm, in our dimension. And if you go study the D-Wave quantum computers and CERN, they've opened doorways allowing entities to come in, and they describe it like, his name's Gordy Rose, go look it up. He gave a speech saying they're letting entities into our dimension that care about us about like we care about an ant. That's his description of what they're letting into our world, into our dimension. It looks like there's almost two suns today, but now there's just one, looks like. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. God said He'd give us the stars, the moon, and the sun for signs, seasons, and Moedim, appointed times. God has appointed times. It's appointed times. All my grandkids and my kids were born on Jewish festival days. And I have a granddaughter that was born on the day of the Great American Eclipse. I think it was August 23rd or something like that, 2017. Then the sign of the woman clothed with the sun, it's possible that happened on September 23rd, 2017. An alignment of the stars, certain set of stars that created that sign. I'm just saying, folks, we're in serious times. We're the end generation, we're the fig tree generation, according to the Bible, I believe, and a lot of other people believe it too, but nobody's seeing what's going on in our skies. Very few. My brother can see quite a bit. He's got a YouTube channel that he posts some of the things he sees. But at that, here's the thing. You see with your heart. You really see with your heart. Your eyes are just the measuring device that allows you to see, and your heart translates it, and what goes out of your heart too allows you to see differently. I see different than most everybody, because I try to stay humble to my Creator, and I try to serve Him the best that I can. And I look up. I look for the signs, because my redemption draws nigh. And your kids and your grandkids, you don't want them here when the Antichrist takes over, because he will use them against you to get you to accept his mark. I mean, I heard the birds this morning outside my window. They were going crazy. I still hear a few, but they were going crazy. So I got my camera and come outside, and I looked up in the sky, and I seen what was going on. That frequency, that magnetic. That's how birds, all the animals navigate through magnetics that this world was created with. And you'll get people on there saying all kinds of stuff, but our Earth has what's called ley lines. You've heard of the Bermuda Triangle, where the magnetic's supposed to be so strong it causes ships and airplanes to disappear. Well, it's probably right. It's probably on the ley line. Our firmament has ley lines in it too, that coincides with our Earth's ley lines, and it creates atomic field, atom fields. That everything, our air that we breathe, is created from the atoms in the air. God said He would declare the end from the beginning. Well, you got to try to go back and figure out what the beginning, how it was created. If He's going to declare the end from the beginning, well, He created everything with atoms. Well, I've taken pictures of fire where you can see the atoms. The stars are made of atoms. They're alive. They're entities, some of them. spirits. The Bible calls them spirits, luminaries, lights. God's first title was Father of Light. YHVH, I believe it's YHVH. And that's Yod Hey Bob Hey. It means behold the nail, or behold the hand, behold the nail. And then some people say it's YHUH. D, Yehuda, behold the door, because the D stands for a dalet, I think is that Hebrew letter, doorway. So I'm going to end this video, folks. Seek God in prayer for your family's sake, for your kids' sake. I mean, if there is a harvest, a rapture, I believe there is, called first fruits, because this is God's vineyard, and there's harvest seasons. There's a lady on YouTube named Brenda Weltner. Go watch her channel. She describes it better than anybody I've ever watched on YouTube about the harvest seasons coming. Okay, folks, I'm out.